tidak dihargai sebagai perempuan oleh mereka yang sweet.
Menurut aku, sexual harassment itu bisa berbentuk perilaku, bisa berbentuk comment, bisa berbentuk jokes yang menurut mereka mungkin lucu, but it's not funny at all. Dan aku nggak ngerti kenapa mereka buat jokes seperti itu.
First question, I think it's as simple as catcalling, whistling, or anything that makes us women feel uncomfortable while walking alone or being alone.
Sexual harassment is any unwelcome sexual advance or request for sexual acts. It can be aggressive, pressure, or intimidation from one party to another.
Ya, pernah dia cerita saat dia bekerja dia dilecehkan, dipeluk dari belakang. Itu pengalaman sampai dia hilang kerjaannya itu, dia mundurkan diri gara-gara itu.
Aku merasa pernah mengalami sexual harassment. Sampai sekarang alhamdulillah tidak pernah mengalami physical, tapi aku mengalami verbal dalam bentuk comment most of the time, dan jokes.
I've experienced a couple of sexual harassment. First, when I was in college, when I was about to get dinner, and then somebody just suddenly touched my private parts and then ran away with his motorcycle.
Yes, I have myself, and sadly I also know many women who have been, especially starting from a young age. Personally, I don't know any men that have been, but I know they are out there.
Nggak pernah dilecehkan, cuman kita lewat di jalan mereka sweet hanya sebatas itu aja, memandang yang belum fisik lah, hanya itu aja.
Di lingkungan di mana aku sekolah, kampus, sekolah, pas SMA.
On a working environment, I was an architect, so I've experienced a couple of, I would say small scale of sexual harassment, such as being, catcalled, or the construction worker will whistle and laugh out of the blue, and then we as women would just feel uncomfortable, but we're kind of used to it. I'm currently a full-time artist and I work from home, so for now I feel very safe and comfortable because I'm alone.
No, I haven't in the workplace. When I was harassed, it was in an educational space or a public event.
Itu merasa nggak nyaman, merasa risih gitu, gimana gitu. Saya anggap orang gila ini.
Aku merasa malu dengan apa yang aku punya, dan merasa uncomfortable with myself ketika mereka lakukan sexual harassment itu. Seharusnya kan it's me, I own myself. Kenapa harus aku uncomfortable with myself? Tapi itu, that's the power of sexual harassment. Mereka bisa buat kita tidak nyaman jadi diri kita.
My first sexual harassment experience actually a bit traumatic for me. I'm now very scared to walk on the streets alone, and also I get very nervous when I walk past by somebody and they unintentionally came close to me. I will just freak out.
I think it's awful. It makes me really angry as well because it doesn't just happen to people once. When people experience sexual harassment, it can come in multiple forms and multiple times in their life. Trauma is also something that comes with it. Trauma can be perpetuated by needing to relive the experience through telling the story. It can be therapeutic, as in you're talking to a professional about it, or if the case is ever reported, statistically quite low, the victim might need to retell the story in explicit detail to authorities. Unfortunately, that can be really traumatic for some people.
Karena mereka tidak menghargai seorang perempuan. Dan kedua, jadi gila atau memang gila mereka. Gitu aja.
Menurut aku, penyebab dari sexual harassment itu adalah karena adanya gap of understandings. Jadi mereka yang melakukan sexual harassment itu belum punya understandings yang sama dengan kita. Jauh mereka ketinggalan. Mereka belum punya understanding seluas kita, belum punya pengalaman seluas kita, belum punya pengetahuan seluas kita, sayangnya. Jadi mereka melakukan sexual harassment.
I think there are lots of reasons why the sexual harassment happens. One of them is because the lack of education, but most of it, I think it's because how people perceive themselves, where they think that they have the power to attack someone or female because they think we are not strong enough to fight back.
The lack of consequences for the perpetrators and the shaming of the victim, it's disgusting. Excuses are made like boys will be boys, and in cases where women are the victim, they're blamed for existing in the space that they were harassed, asked why they were there, why they were alone, why were they dressed that way, even if they were covered up and it had an outfit, had nothing to do with being harassed. It's still always the victim's fault. Oftentimes, it's young women too, and grown men.
Selagi mereka tidak langsung pegang fisik kita, ya udah diabaikan, kita langsung pergi aja dari mereka jauh-jauh, dilayani.
Aku mau bilang dan mau ingatkan bahwa you're the best version of you. Kamu support system number one kamu sendiri. Kamu harus train yourself untuk self healing. Jadi ketika hal itu terjadi, in an instant kamu harus bisa ingatkan diri kamu bahwa they're wrong, dan apa yang mereka bilang itu adalah bukan diri kamu, tidak akan mempengaruhi siapa diri kamu.
To the strong women who have experienced sexual harassment, I would like to say that it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself and don't be ashamed of who you are and your body. You are amazing and you are an inspiration to a lot of young girls, so be proud of yourself and do more of what makes you happy.
Good on you for getting through it, despite all the societal pressure that comes with it and the second wave harassment that comes when you speak up. For those that are choosing or are forced to remain silent, you are stronger than you know. There is a support network of people out there waiting to help you. A lot of people in that support network are survivors, or they are just compassionate people who are willing to listen and pause, reflect on what's happening, and help you without judgment too.
Let's orange the world.
Let's orange the world.
I'd like to end that with, let's orange the world. We're wearing orange for